Good evening, Tallahassee. I'm student meteorologist David Stoltz. Welcome to FSU Weather for Friday edition. Here's the rainfall is fallen since this morning. All these spots you see in green are 0.25 to 0.35 inches of rain, and you see a little bit more widespread spots over here to the east of us. It's the spots that you don't see on here or less than that amount, and so they're not showing up on the graphic. Currently, temperature in Tallahassee is 58 degrees under a setting sunny sky with west-southwest winds at 7 miles per hour. And currently temperatures around the Big Bend area 55 in Bainbridge, 57 in Quincy, and 58 in Tallahassee. Those temperatures are on a decrease because heading into nighttime, the radiation cooling is going to occur. The next 24 hours, no clouds in sight. We'll have plenty of sunshine. And for tonight, 35 degrees with some clouds. And for our highlights tonight, cold front moving through the area has passed through, lows returning to the mid-30s, and a dry extended outlook. Welcome to FSU Weather Friday edition.
Good evening, Tallahassee. It's really shaped up to be a pretty nice day today. I know waking up this morning, it came out and it was really cloudy, a lot of rain. And around noon, it came and started to clear up. Sun came out, warmed up quite a bit, and turned out to be a really nice afternoon to go out and enjoy the day. However, that cold front did come through, so with that cold front, the temperatures will be dropping over the next 24 hours. To have a low tonight in the 30s. So if you are planning out to start your 3-day weekend early this week, then you might want to grab a sweater. Just be prepared for colder temperatures this weekend. Also, tomorrow is the UNC basketball competition here at FSU. So go out and have fun. Be aware of those cold temperatures. That will be sunny though, so you can enjoy the day and not have to worry about any rain coming through the area. So cooler temperatures will be coming through. Since that cold front did come through, we will be moving into warmer temperatures for Monday to have a better Monday where we have a nice and easy day off for people to go out and enjoy that 3-day weekend that we have this weekend. So we're going to send it over to David with a look at your local weather for this week.
Thank you, Melissa. Yeah, we're going to take a look at the local weather first off of the show tonight, and our high today was 65 degrees with a low of 37. It's about where we should be this time of year. Now we are near these records of 83 for a high and a 16 for a low. Still on the chilly side. Currently, you see back here in the background, the sun setting. Currently 58 degrees here in Tallahassee with a setting sunny sky and west-south winds at 7 miles per hour. I'm going to move over here so you can see the cold front has moved through, and the rain associated with that is now off to our east, pushing away and clearing our skies for tonight when our temperatures are going to be in the 30s, which I'll show you shortly. Currently, the temperature, however, is 55 degrees in Bainbridge, 55 in Thomasville, 53 up here in Valdosta. And for you guys down in Perry, I don't know what the temperature is, but I imagine it's in the 50s. And here in Tallahassee, it is currently 58 degrees, and the dew points, look at this dry air moving in behind the front, pushing all that higher dew points out of the area, so we will have clearing skies and a moonlit sky and stars, and the temperatures falling. And over the next 24 hours, the clouds have moved out, and it'll be clear skies and plenty of sunshine for the weekend. It will be on the cool side, so make sure that you have a jacket with you if you're going to go out and do anything, especially early in the morning. Tonight's lows around the Big Bend area. Expect a low about 29 degrees in Thomasville, 30 degrees in Quincy, and as you get closer to the Gulf of Mexico, it's a little bit warmer with 38 degrees if you want to consider that to be a warm temperature. Tomorrow, looking at the day ahead, about noontime, expect a temperature of 49 degrees under beautiful sunny skies, and 3 p.m., 53 degrees, and 6 p.m., 48, as those temperatures will once again drop into the 30s tomorrow night. And tonight in Tally, expect clear skies with a temperature of 35 degrees with that wind out of the west at 5 miles per hour, ushering in that cooler air behind the front. And as far as marine forecast goes, about 56 degrees tomorrow with west winds 15 and 20 knots probably not a good beach day or a good time to go out on the boat because those seas will be 4 to 6 feet and there could be some scattered showers. Looking at the week ahead, Saturday and Sunday, look at this, absolutely beautiful, beautiful weather, sunshine, and highs in the mid-50s. Beautiful time for going hiking. You might need a jacket, but it's going to be absolutely beautiful weather. And for Martin Luther King Day, we'll recognize this day here. It's going to be partly cloudy, high of 58, and no rain to speak of until we get to the end of next week, around Thursday or Friday, when we have our next system come in. But the weather is going to be absolutely beautiful this weekend, Melissa. So what's going on around the southeast?
Thanks, David. So looking at the southeast, let's go back there. Looking at the southeast, you can see that that cold front has come through the Tallahassee area and is moving across the rest of the state this evening. So Tallahassee is clearing out, the sky is clearing, the clouds are moving through, and the rain is dissipating. So we will have a really clear and nice weekend this weekend. As that cold front comes through, you can see Charleston is still having some rain coming through right now as that cold front passes through. Over on the other side of the state is a bit clearer as that cold front moves off into the Atlantic. For the satellite, you can see that there is rain coming through. There is an upper level trough up to the north more, bringing in some cooler temperatures and some snow into the areas. So if you live in those areas, you might want to look out for some snowfall coming through into the next few days. As for our temperatures, you can see that it's mostly in the 50s, with Tallahassee 58, Montgomery is 52, Charleston 53. A bit south more, where the cold front has not yet made its way through, the temperatures are a bit higher. The dew points, you can see that cold front is pushing away all those dew points, and it's much drier air coming in behind it. So dew points will be dropping as that cold front continues to move across the state. As for moisture, you can also see the same thing is true. Moisture is moving out as that cold front passes through, pushing away all the moisture, bringing in really dry air into the areas as it comes through this week. For the future cast, you can see the cold front moving through and clear skies behind it, except for up in the north more where we do have that upper level trough bringing in colder temperatures and some precipitation. For tomorrow, you can see that the lows will be in the 30s. Down south more, the cold front has yet to bring those temperatures down quite that far, with lows in the 60s tonight. For tomorrow, you can see that Tallahassee is going to be quite a bit cooler than it was today. With a high of 61 today, tomorrow it will be a high of 56. Up in the northern areas, more highs in the 40s. And as that cold front comes through, you can see that the temperatures down in Tampa and Orlando area will also be a bit lower than normal. Now let's turn it over to David for a look with the rest of the Florida forecast.
All right, thank you, Melissa. Those temperatures are looking really on the cold side. Well, it is winter after all, so right now, here's a picture of Panama City, and you see the sun setting in the west there, and it's actually clear skies, and that cold front has passed through and pushed those clouds out of the way, so we're going to have clear skies tonight and falling temperatures. Currently around the state, the warm spot, I believe, is 79 degrees down there. Is that 79? I cannot see that graphic. It looks like 79 down in Key West. But Miami's at 73, and as you move up the state, temperatures do decrease, and you can see where that cold front is probably located right there north of Orlando. We're on the backside of it with 58 degrees, and the muggy meter also shows where the cold front is. You can see the cold front is probably located right about here, just west of Jacksonville, and it's going to slowly push all these higher dew points out of the state, and we're going to have smiling, muggy meter faces for the rest of the weekend. And the wind speeds around the southeast, really blustery up here near Tupelo and Montgomery. You got that winds coming around that low pressure, that upper level low that's located near Middle Tennessee currently. And we have the winds ahead of the cold front, a little bit blustery there, at 12 miles per hour out of the southwest in Orlando currently. And satellite picture, there's not rain associated with these clouds. We see up here, the cold front is slowly moving down the state, and there's some showers, which we had earlier today, associated with that cold front, but this is going to sweep through and push all these clouds out of the way. And the satellite picture for the Big Bend area, as I was saying, that cold front has moved through and took the clouds away with it. And here's the bigger picture, futurecast. That cold front moves off the Atlantic coast and is out of here, and we'll be left with sunny skies for the weekend, and Sunshine State is going to live up to its name. Temperatures aren't going to be on the warm side, but it will be sunny. Tomorrow's forecast around the state, 56 here in Tallahassee. As you move down the state, it's 62 in Orlando, and Miami at 72 degrees. So if you're looking for some warmer winter weather, South Florida is the place to go. Miami for the next 3 days, Saturday and Sunday, partly cloudy skies, 72 degrees at 69 and 73 on Monday. And we move up to Tampa, is where my sister and brother-in-law live. Expect a high of 62 on Saturday and 63 Sunday. And this temperature's in the mid-60s. Bring a jacket with you because it's going to be a little bit chilly outside. In Jacksonville, you have some wind ahead of that front, so going to be windy conditions for tomorrow, 58 degrees, 59 on Sunday and Monday, 60 degrees. And we'll look at one more graphic. I think that's all I have, but it's going to be just going to be a beautiful weekend, and so to get out there and enjoy the weather. So what's up next, Melissa? You're going to take a look at the local forecast?
Yes, so let's take a look at our local forecast for Tallahassee. Currently, it's 58 degrees and sunny. So, well, it's not sunny because it is night, so it is clear skies. But it is 58 degrees with a little bit of a 7-mile-an-hour wind coming through the area tonight. So really nice night to go out. If you are planning on going out and starting your 3-day weekend a bit early, you might want to grab a sweater because it might be a little bit cold out tonight. Today, high of 65 and a low of 37. So it is a bit colder for the low than average, but overall sticking around that average for this time of year. Looking at our hour by hour, you can see the temperature increasing throughout the day, and we eventually hit a high of around 64 degrees around 4 p.m. today. So warmed up to be actually a really nice day out today. You can see that that cold front is coming through the area, pushing out all those clouds, and the rain is going away, moving across the state, leaving us with a really, really nice night tonight. For the temperatures, 58 degrees in Tallahassee, 55 in Thomasville, 56 in Apalachicola. Perry is missing at this time, but it's probably also somewhere in the 50s. For dew points, you can see the cold front has pushed away a lot of those higher dew points, and there is much drier air coming in behind it into the Tallahassee area, and will eventually make its way further across the state as that cold front continues to move through. With wind speeds, you can see that there is a little bit of wind coming through the area through Tallahassee and St. Mark's, 7 miles an hour in Tallahassee. So there is a little bit of a breeze tonight, but nothing too bad. For tomorrow, you can see that there is highs, for tonight, there's lows in the 30s for pretty much the entire area. Thomasville's in 29, Monticello is 30, Tallahassee is 30, and then down in Apalachicola, it is a little bit warmer at 38 degrees, but still pretty cold for this area. Tonight is clear skies and 35 degrees with a west wind of 5 to 10 miles an hour. So it is cold tonight. Grab a sweater if you're planning on staying outside for any period of time. Looking at a marine forecast, you can see that there is a bit of a wind going through the area, and there are showers. So it is not the greatest day to be out and on the beaches, so you may not want to go out during this time. Save it for another day when the weather is a little bit nicer. Looking at our week ahead, you can see that Saturday is 54 with a low of 33. Sunday is 56 and a low of 38. And you can see that the temperatures will be warming back up as we go through the week, as that cold front is no longer with us and there is no other cold front coming through. We will be having rain on Friday, as there may be another cold front coming through, and temperatures might drop back down a little bit again. So just be prepared. Watch out for some rain later in the week. However, on Monday, MLK Day, we do have the day off. So we are looking at a high of 58 for that day and a low of 40. So enjoy the day. It's going to be a really nice day to go out and enjoy not having school for the day, and just go out and have fun, take a break from classes, because there is no spring break and it will be a long semester. So let's turn it over to David with the desk.
Thank you, Melissa, for that look at our local forecast. Yes, it is winter time, so we're going to talk about lake effect snow. So what exactly is lake effect snow? Well, lake effect snow happens when there's cold air from Canada that moves over the open waters of the Great Lakes. Now, in order for lake effect snow to form, the lakes cannot be frozen over. They need to be, water needs to be there in the liquid form. Otherwise, lake effect snow does not happen. So it often forms when a low pressure system passes over the Great Lakes. And so what happens is the cold air passes over the relatively warmer water of the Great Lakes. And what this does is that air rises because the air is warmer than the environment around it. So it's able to rise up and form clouds. And so when this happens, the clouds are pushed by the winds towards the shore, the downwind shore of the lake. And when the clouds reach, by the time they reach the shore, they have grown significantly enough that they come over the land and are lifted by the geography of the land and the elevation. And then you have snow come out of these clouds. And a lot of times lake effect events can produce about 2 to 3 inches per hour, and they're usually thin bands, and they go over the same area for an extended period of time. And wind direction is the key component that determines which areas get snow and which areas don't get snow. So physical location and elevation also is a factor. And you see in this graphic, as this low pressure system passes near the Great Lakes, the winds, the cold air around the low passes over the lakes, and this warm air from the lakes, moist warm air, rises and forms these clouds to give you lake effect snow. And so it usually happens between the months of November to February in the Great Lake region. And there's been records of 390 inches in Keweenaw Peninsula of Michigan in one season. 390 inches of snow. Can you imagine that? Probably not if you live in Florida. And in February of 2007, a single event left 141 inches in Tug Hill Plateau, located in central New York. The good thing is that we in Florida do not have to worry about lake effect snow, just maybe some severe weather that comes through due to strong cold fronts in January and February. And so now I'm going to pass things off to Melissa with a look at the national picture. Awesome.
Thank you, David. So as you can see, there is that system up north more that is the upper level trough bringing in some colder temperatures and a lot of, not a lot of snow, but some snow into these areas. And that cold front is moving through down south more, pushing that rain through to the east and moving through the Florida area over into the waters later this week. As for the satellite, you can see that towards the west we have a bit of snow coming in through here. So over in Portland is clearing out, but Billings, you will be getting more snow, and snow will be moving in through into the interior U.S. as we go through. Upper level water vapor, you can see that there is some more water vapor up north more, and some drier temperatures, drier conditions are moving through the south as that cold front pushes its way across the states. We have a Rams at Packers game this week, and with kickoff it will be cloudy with a high of 32, and halftime will be around 30 degrees and 29 degrees when we are heading home. Another look at the satellite, you can see that there's rain coming through into the northern areas, pushing some clouds through, and the rain will be going through as those fronts move past the area, leaving clearer skies behind. There is some snow coming in from that upper level trough that is over to the west more, so there is some snow to look out for over the next few days. Once again, there's that upper level trough bringing in cooler temperatures, clouds, and some snowfall into the areas. Down south more, there is some rain as warmer temperatures are there, so not quite cold enough to have snowfall in those areas. But up north where it is cool enough, we do have some snowfall to look out for over the next few days. For the future, you can see those fronts coming through that upper level trough, bringing those clouds and snow into the area. You can see the rain to the east pushing through the eastern states, leaving cooler and drier temperatures behind. Temperatures around the nation, you can see that, of course, Florida is a bit warmer, but that's to be expected. All the southern states seem to be a bit higher temperatures than up north from that upper level trough that has brought in colder temperatures. You can see that up in Bismarck it's 24, Minneapolis 34, Chicago 35. Over in California is a high 81 in Los Angeles, so a lot warmer than even Florida right now. So a lot warmer than the rest of the nation coming through. For the future radar, you can see that upper level trough is moving through and rain coming through the area. Now let's turn it back over to David with a look at your
Sports.
sports.
Yeah, we're going to take a look at some of the sports games going on. They have a basketball game here at, there we go, woohoo. All right, there we go. North Carolina versus Florida State. Yes, tomorrow it's going to be 49 degrees. Make sure you have your jacket with you. Even though it's going to be sunny, it is going to be on the cool side. And Florida State is actually doing really well this year. Let's see if we continue the momentum and beat those Tar Heels. Ravens and the Bills tomorrow. This is a divisional game? Yes. Expect at 8:15 a kickoff, snow with 36 degrees. Definitely going to need a jacket, a very large jacket, because it's going to be very cold out. And halftime, more snow is coming down to the ground, and 33 degrees. And when you head home, drive safely, because it's going to continue to snow, and there can be some accumulations on the road. And temperature of 32 degrees. Go Bills! And future radar for that game. See this low pressure, upper level low moving into the area. Kind of looks like, yep, there it goes. It's moving into the area, bringing some lake effect snow. Probably after this passes by, it'll bring some lake effect snow around, but there will be some snow. The temperatures are on the cold side there, and it's cold enough for snow precipitation. So make sure you drive carefully if you are going to that game tomorrow. It's a night game, so it's even more icier on the roads at nighttime. As far as the Rams and the Packers at Lambeau Field, it's going to be mostly cloudy and on the cold side, 32 degrees at kickoff. 6 o'clock at halftime, when you're going to get some more beer munchies, cloudy, 30 degrees. And when you get to 7:30 and the time to go home, drive safely, 29 degrees and mostly cloudy skies. And Buccaneers and Saints. Go Bucks! At 6:40 kickoff, expect clear skies. 53 degrees. This is a dome, so temperature is regulated, so it's probably 53 degrees outside. You need a jacket to get there. And at halftime, 8:30, be clear skies, 54, and not much change in the temperature as you go home at 54 degrees. And last game we're going to look at is the Browns and the Chiefs. Mostly clear skies at 3:05 with a temperature of 40 degrees in Kansas City. And at 5 o'clock, at halftime, mostly clear and 38. And at 7 o'clock when you go home, it's going to be 35 degrees. So some great games to watch this weekend, as it's cool outside here in Tallahassee. So it'll be a great time to either go to the basketball game or watch some games on TV. Now I hand things off to Melissa. And Melissa, I believe you're going to look at the local forecast one more time.
That's right, David. So you can see that there was a bit of rainfall earlier today. That cleared out around noon, but we did have about 1/4 of an inch to 0.35 inches of rain today. So definitely had a bit of rainfall coming through this morning, but it definitely did clear out. We had a really nice afternoon overall. Once again, at the radar, you can see that cold front moving through. Nice clear and dry skies coming through for the Tallahassee area this evening and moving into this weekend. Our satellite, you can see that cold front continues to move through across the state, bringing rain to the southernmore areas and clearing out, leaving around similar conditions, cooler temperatures and drier areas for the state of Florida. For the hour by hour, you can see we did warm up today to around 64 degrees around 4 p.m. So overall, it shaped up to be a really nice day out today. Started off kind of muggy, kind of nasty, but it ended up being a great afternoon to go out and enjoy some sun and some warmer temperatures before those temperatures begin to drop again. As for our temperatures, Tallahassee is 58 degrees. Up in Georgia Moore, it is in the lower 50s. Apalachicola is a bit warmer with low of 56. So it definitely is warmer down there than it is in the northernmore areas. You can see the dew points. That moisture is being pushed out by that cold front, and drier airs are coming in behind it, leaving really nice conditions for us in the next few days. Wind speeds, you can see that there are some winds coming through into the area, mostly up into Little Rock, Tupelo, Shreveport, Montgomery, Tallahassee is a bit lower with only 7 miles an hour. Orlando at 12 miles an hour, and Miami is much lower at only 5 miles an hour this evening. Tonight's forecast, looking at lows are in around the 30s for pretty much the whole area. Apalachicola and St. Mark's are a little bit higher with lows of 38 and 35, but for the rest of the area, you are looking at about 30 degrees tonight as your low. Tonight, 35 degrees with some clouds coming through with a west 5-mile-an-hour wind. So it is going to be cold tonight. If you plan on going out, make sure you grab a sweater. Keep warm if you're going to be outside tonight. For the day ahead, see 49 degrees at 12 p.m., 53 at 3, and 48 at 6 with really clear skies due to that cold front that has pushed all those clouds out of the area this week. Marine forecast, you can see it's not the greatest day to be out at the beach. High of 56, some rain coming through, and showers. For the week ahead, you can see that temperatures will be warming up slightly. MLKD is shaping up to be really well, and overall, it's going to be a great week. Let's turn it back over to David at the desk.
Thank you, Melissa. Yes, so there's the story of the weather for the Big Bend area. All that rain that we had this morning, gone. It's now we're looking at clear skies and cool temperatures for the weekend. And just, yeah, look, here it is, week ahead, sunshine, temperatures in the mid-50s for us, so you still need a jacket out there. It is on the cool side, and but at least we're not dealing with lake effect snow like some of those up in the Northeast in upstate New York and along the banks of the Great Lakes. We don't have to worry about that in Florida. And just a quick program note, we will not have FSU weather on Monday due to recognizing Martin Luther King Day and everything that he did for this country as far as civil rights goes, and just everything that we're just going to recognize that day and not have FSU weather. But we will return on Tuesday with FSU Tuesday edition at 6 o'clock. And the weather in Tallahassee is absolutely just going to be beautiful this weekend. It is on the chilly side, like I said earlier. It is a good time to maybe spend some time indoors and watch those awesome football games, NFL games that are on this weekend. This definitely should be shaping up to be some thrillers. You can follow us on Twitter, twitter.com/FSU Weather. Like us on Facebook. Let us know you're out there. Facebook.com FSU Weather, and as always, I think you're watching live now on YouTube Monday through Friday at 6 p.m. and follow us on Instagram at FSU Weather, and also send us some pictures so that we can post some stuff on our show live, and maybe you'll get your picture, weather picture, on the air with us. And so that's pretty much all we have for FSU Weather, and we just wishing all of us here at FSU Weather are wishing you a safe and just a awesome weekend, and just be safe out there wherever you do and whatever you go. For all of us, I'm student meteorologist David Stoltz, and thank you for watching FSU Weather Friday edition.